Hi everybody, Farmer John here. Just thought since it's such a beautiful day on the lake, I would take you for a ride. Doc came with the house, and I already got the boat ready to go out. I actually went out fishing, and the bugs were so bad that I couldn't handle it, so I left. That's the beauty of living on the lake. So that was my lift, solar powered, so I don't have to run electricity out here to run this sucker. And this is a tri-tune 22-foot. There's the back of the house. There's the garden. So I thought I'd take you a cruise down the river. I won't bore you with all the ride, but it's a pretty cool lake when it's calm like this. You have to go pretty slow. Right now, it's 1.8 foot deep. That's below the boat. And so we're in a pretty shallow bay here. It's called Asylum Bay because across the bay here is an asylum. So it's over there. I don't know if you can see the tower over there, but you see that higher tree. There's a little thing. That's where Asylum Bay, that's where the asylum is. But I gotta get myself going this way. All right, well, let's pick this up when we get cruising. We're still coming out of the bay. See that tree right there, or that little island. Usually there's a bunch of, the lake is very up because of the rain a couple days ago. I hope you all watched the video sub pump blow up. Anyway, the lake's up, and I can always tell where our house is by that island right there. And since the lake is so shallow, that corner right there, you have to go way around that because there's a reef that comes out and points out. And as you can see way in the background, a bunch of boats fishing right outside our bay. It's a really good fishing spot for perch. So I tend to hang out there because it's easy and quick and right by the house. All right, I'll check in a minute. Okay, maybe this is better. Hey everybody, it's Farmer John. I'm taking you out for a ride on the boat. Trying to a new angle on the iPhone. Gonna go down and take a ride in the bay or down the Fox River. Going about 15 miles an hour. I don't know if it's 15 miles an hour or 15 knots. Currently we're at 6 foot of water. Very shallow lake. Lake's 23 feet long, or 23 miles long, 10 miles wide. You can actually see the other side of the lake today. And the wind is very down compared to the way it has been. This is the first time I've been fishing since we got here on May 15th. So it's been kind of a tough spring, I guess. I guess we're now into summer and weather is beautiful today. I thought I would take you for a ride. We're going to cruise down the shoreline here until we get to the Fox River, and I'll check back into you once we get to the Fox River. I thought I'd show you the shoreline as we're going down. Later in the year, YouTube creator, Johnny Farmer here, is still learning. My son made me, said, why don't you turn your phone sideways so that everybody can fill up the screen on YouTube? So first part of the video won't be that way. But then I remembered, and I thought I would give this a try and see how it shows up. I know many of you aren't very interested in all this, but then again, it gives me something to do. So I go ahead and do it. Anyway, to my right on the shore, that beautiful house. Mana beach park. There's a little inlet right there. You can see back there is a sailing club. Another bay. It's like an island that you go around. And I thought I'd give you the exact sensation of what it's like to be out here on the river with all the bumps and waves. And we'll catch up when we hit the mouth of the Fox River. Alright, we're coming around to the Fox River. As you can see, we have a little boaters out here. Really, they're fishermen. See, it's a pretty popular place to fish. Trying to figure out how I'm going to get in there. And, of course, the train bridge is down. Means I can't go into the river until the train goes by. See that? That is a it goes up. I'll show you when it goes up. It's coming into the mouth of the river. Beautiful homes here too. Nothing like my 95-year-old home though. It's always the best. Alright, I'll let you know when the train goes by. Well, that's the train bridge. Coming up on a no-wake zone. I don't know if there's a train coming or not. I don't hear it. I don't know if you guys can smell that, but it smells like someone's doing a burn. You know, in the Midwest, you just burn the weeds and the shrubs and things like that. There's a marina over here. And right up there is where the air show is. When we get the air show, and the EAA, largest air show in the country. And just cruising around, waiting for the damn bridge to go up. Can't hear any kind of a train. Well, I hear something. Hopefully, it's been about 10 minutes since I checked in last. And obviously there's no train yet. But I hear one. Or is that an airplane? Now, some of these little boats, like these fishing boats, they can go right underneath that. Clearance is perfect. Look, you can see somebody just went under. And I just don't want to put my, I could probably get through there, but I just don't want to put my bimini down and everything. And it's such a beautiful day. I could just sit here and cruise around. I hear it. There it comes. Won't be long now. That one's coming from the south. Probably going up to Green Bay. There's a big port up there. And it leads to the Great Lakes. So that's kind of why we have the bridge. Pretty much the only way to get across the Fox River. Sounds like we're gonna go up. There it goes. So this is a no-wake zone. I can only go about 5 miles an hour. It's pretty interesting how this works. We have 3 bridges on this river for tall boats. We can go in under the other ones except for this one. I don't know if that's a big weight on the other end or what it is. Big chain. But that's the excitement here at the old Lake Winnebago Bridge. Fishing. And she's up. And I can go through. Okay, well, we're through the bridge. Coming up on the next one. That right there is a hotel. Used to be the Best Western, but now it's the Oshkosh Riverfront Hotel. Kim and I stayed there the first time we were in Oshkosh. We'd already bought the house, but we'd never seen it. So we scheduled to stay at that hotel anyway, so we might as well stay. So here's a pretty interesting thing. This is called Leeds Theater, and they have a bunch of music acts that come here I think it's on Thursday nights or every other Thursday, and you can actually anchor your boat right here and sit and listen to the music. It's pretty cool. My buddy John does that. And of course there's another park and some apartments. Just cruising down the river. Really, it's beautiful. We have a lot of people that fish off the shore here on the river. It's funny when I turn on the video, my music turns off. I was kind of bummed out about that. Love to be cruising along and listen to music. It'd be much more enjoyable for you all than listening to me talk. But hey, if you're still watching this video and you're listening to me talk, I'm impressed. Traffic on the lake today because it's Monday and it's always the best day. The weekends are very, very crowded. You can probably figure out. So this is Main Street that we're going under. You see the cars. And there's only 10 foot of clearance on this one, which is very, very shallow. It's very, very, water's very high because of all the rain the last couple days. And this is one of the marinas, and they sell boats called Sweetwater. And then here's the hotel I was talking about, and that's a restaurant. But unfortunately, the restaurant's not open because the new owners haven't figured out what they want to do. It used to be a ground round. It was pretty good. I mean, everything's bar food here. And then this is downtown, the other side of that. City Center, I guess it's called. And just down Main Street is where the farmers market is. This side of the river is a restaurant called, I don't know what it's called, Dockside Tavern. Never been there. The owner of Dockside Tavern, just a little bit of trivia. I was drinking one night here in the tavern with a bunch of friends, and he has one of those really fast motorboats. They decided to get into the motorboat, and it was dark out, and they ran into a paddle boat. Well, I think the man had been drinking, so he left the scene of the crime. Didn't stop and lend aid, which is a requirement in the boating industry. So that was last year, about a year ago. The trial was last week, and he was convicted of 19 out of 23 felonies for leaving the area after he smashed into the paddle boat. This is another restaurant called Beckett's. It's actually it's a little higher end restaurant, and it's pretty good. You know, it's not all bar food, which is pretty rare for here in Oshkosh. And this is called, well, on the right side of this is Jefferson Street. On the left side, it turns into Oregon. So we'll cruise under that and just keep going. It's been the first time I've been down the river all year. It's been another 10 foot, man. Boy, it's usually 11 or 12 foot clearance. It is definitely high. Still a no wake zone, but right after this I can pick up the speed and cruise along. street, 110. I can go about 28 miles an hour or max or whatever the hell it is. But I very rarely, I usually cruise right around, I'm going 70.7. So, going under another bridge. This is Wisconsin Street. And that's Oshkosh University over there, or University of Wisconsin Oshkosh. And I won't say anything about that. But this is the Wisconsin Bridge. So it's no wake again. Under the bridges only. Give you the whole effect there. The cars. Man, I'm really good at this crate and stuff, aren't I? And we're cruising again. Fish. And as you can see, we have 4 seats. 1, 2 up front. Kimmy likes to sit up there. That's my trolling motor. I can put that in and hit anchor, and I just stay in the spot that I'm at. And there's a seat there. A seat here. You have to fish off the back because when you put in the motor and anchor it, wherever the wind's coming from, it goes upwind, so that keeps it in the same spot easier. And so yeah, coming up on another no wake zone. I want to show you one more bridge and then cruise you home. How much gas is over there. Because I'm paying $4.19 for premium with no ethanol right now at Quick Trip. That's where I had breakfast too. And if it's cheap, if it's within 50 cents, I'm going to get gas here so I don't have to carry it and load it up into the boat. Much simpler. But they sell all these slips. They rent those out. So I store my boat here too. You see there's still some store. Of course they don't put the price. I always park my damn boat in the back in this corner over here. And it takes me 20 minutes to get it out because I don't know how to drive a boat very well. But it looks like they have some boats for sale. You need a boat? Looks like the economy's getting better. Coming up on Oshkosh Bridge. This is Oshkosh Avenue, or Amoro Road. Amoro's another town around here, I guess. That's a beautiful house. And my friend Jen, our friend, Kim and I's friend Jen, lives here. In one of these bottom apartments. She has a beautiful view of the river. There, Kim and Jen are golfing today. Actually, they are in a 2-day tournament at Lasonia and Mascoutin. Mascoutin we are members of, and it's like a girls away trip. It's only an hour away, but they stay in a hotel and get crazy. I don't know how crazy they get anymore, but I think they have fun. And yesterday was a little rainy, she said, in the morning when she golfed. Yesterday it only rained here right before bed. Of course, I wanted to take Buckeye out to do his business before bedtime. It was raining, so we had to wait. As you can see, people are fishing underneath these bridges. Right under there. This bridge we have 11-foot clearance. This is kind of nice. I always come over in the middle if I can. Unless there's a lot of boats. Oh, there's a fish, you see it? Fish just jumped. And that's another one of our Fox Brewing Company. It's one of our finer bar food restaurants. Everything seems to be fried, but it's a nice, usually very popular restaurant. And this is these are apartments in that old building. It's getting a little busier here. That's another park. So I go that way up to the freeway. Alright, let's pause until we get to the one bridge I want to show you. Looks like we got a family ready to go party, have some fun, wakeboarding and stuff. Jet skiers. Not a big fan of the jet skiers. They are very inconsiderate and they scare you a little bit. I think they're just trying to have fun and jump your waves behind you. You never know what the hell they're going to do, and it's always a pain in the neck. Somebody's over here just sitting. Alright, we're coming up on I-41. Some cruising folks. As you can see, it's a freeway. And on the other side of this bridge is Lake Butamore. And oh, up on the I-41 bridge. This is the bridge I wanted to show you. Kind of see, I don't know where you can see it yet, but there are pictures. I don't know if they're not really pictures, they're like chiseled out of those are northern pike. And right there is a walleye. Over here we have sturgeon. It's a little bit different kind of bridge, obviously. And gives you an idea of Lake Butamore. It's very pretty lake, but very shallow. And I'm learning that if I don't know what the hell I'm doing, I don't go. So I'm going to take you over. We're going to turn around here. I've been through Butamore, but you know, I stay in the middle of the lake. Never fished it. Very shallow under you can see. I don't know, it must be a marina or something. There's a jet skier. Ways to go. And we have catfish on the side of this one. Some kind of a picture design on this one. Just checking it out. Well, I pretty much showed you all the sights here at Lake Winnebago, Fox River. This is Farmer John, and thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll try to keep it shorter than this, because I don't know how to edit. Like the video, make a comment, say thanks Uncle John. Farmer John. Anyway, signing off. Take care, everybody.